Hi and welcome back to my channel, Nerd It This Way. I'm Melia and today we are doing our kind of sort of September wrap up. If you hear shuffling, it's my dog Charlie sitting in the doorway. You heard his tail. So today I will be admitting defeat to some books, claiming victory to others. I have my tablet here with my handy dandy Goodreads organizing tool thing that I use. So in the month of September, I actually read 16 books. Huh. Yeah, I have read 16 books. 16 books this month. Still reading, I'm almost done with it, is Blood and Iron, and I am giving that a 3.5 star out of 5 because it starts slow, but then it gets good. The library books that I read were the Hopeless Maine Personal Demons by Tom and Nimue Brown. Nimue. My name butcherer. Didn't mean that. And I'm giving this a 3 out of 5. This was about a girl in a town where demons exist, and then she's sent to an orphanage because her parents disappeared, or it was weird. There was too much going on. But it's a series, so I'm kind of hoping for more because there are a lot of unanswered questions about that one. But it was dark and creepy, but it didn't really have like a solid story to me. I could be wrong. I'm gonna put the picture somewhere. The 100th Queen by Emily R. Kim. I give that a 3 out of 5. Okay, so there's arranged marriage, there is murder, there is like survival Hunger Games style between each of his wives, there is like a triangle love interest kind of thing, there is rape because, you know, the arranged marriage, there's age gap, queer weirdness, there's a lot going on. And it is a series, but I will not be finishing it because the first one was okay. It wasn't like, oh, I need more. It was okay for me, and I'm fine with that. Moving on. Changing Masks. I'm gonna have the picture right here. Changing Masks, Whirlwind #1 in the series by Nicholas Medelsky. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. It's not my intent. This one I'm giving a 5 out of 5. It left me with a lot more questions, but it's pretty much a guy getting thrown into an alternate universe as a baby and him starting from the bottom to the top, and there are clan wars, and it's epic. Like, there's a lot of Russian mobsters in this one, and this is also a Kindle book. I am excited to read the next one. Like, this might be hands down the MVP of the month, except there's runner-up, so I'm not sure. Okay, so the next book I read was kind of like a shifter romance on Kindle that I was like, ooh, I'm gonna read it. I read it out of order, but that's fine because it's kind of like a standalone anyway. And that is Wrapup Mountain Outlaw by Madison Faye, and I gave that a 3 out of 5. And the next one is the Kintolf, the New Alien Species by T.C. Adams. I gave that a 4 out of 5 because it was very creative and it was a good story. Like, this girl wakes up not knowing where she is, who she is, anything, and then she sees these alien things being captive, and there's spider things, and it's crazy. And it turns out that she's like super smart with languages and crazy. It's crazy, but I'm hoping there's more. You know, it's that good crazy that like, oh, I can get behind this kind of crazy. The next the next book I read is kind of like a completed series. It's called the Bravada Blood Brothers Russian Mafia Romance Collection. It is 4 books about 4 different guys and this group of friends who are Russian mobsters and how they meet their wives and stuff like that. It's really good. I recommend that if you like a good mob story. The next one is the Alien Warriors Captive Bride, which I gave 5 out of 5 because it reminded me of gargoyles with parasites. So it's like alien and gargoyles slapped together, and a love story entails. And there's a lot more diversity in the women in this series. I really enjoyed that. I'm hoping there's going to be more. I have a feeling there will be, but you know, who knows. The next on the list that I was supposed to be reading is The Golden Line by Addison King, which I gave a 4 out of 5. I'm not really going to go into that. It was 4 out of 5. It was okay. I read, this is also like one of the favorites of the month, and it is Lake Silence, The Others, number 6 by Ann Bishop. Okay, if you see right here, I have all the books. I want to get that as a hardcover, but whatever. This book does not have Meg Corbin in it. It is a different cast of characters, and it is so stinking good. It's about a woman who is a newly divorced, emotionally and mentally abused woman who gets a plot of land in her divorce settlement, and she goes and tries to start over with the others, and it's great. It's so awesome. It's really funny too. So they have these like kangaroo things, and you see more of the imaginative world that Ann Bishop creates with the Terra Indigene, and it refers back to the first series with Meg and everybody, but it's like not really. It's more like, oh, they're still there kind of thing, and then it's like, what's going on between Meg and Simon kind of feel. So yeah, but it's really, really good. It's really good. So it's between Changing Masks and Lake Silence, which are like the top books I've read this month. So yeah. And then I read like a few other Kindle books, which they were interesting. They weren't like, ooh. They were just like, oh, these are okay. Which were Kragan by Chloe Cox, which is Alien Hunger Book 1. It was The Ravenger Chronicles, which was, I gave a 4 out of 5 because there were so many books that I liked 2 of the 4. Like a lot. So it's kind of like, you know, meh. So J.M. Link, I read the second book to her, Tori and Endress book 2, which, so, okay. It's like, think Underworld with the Lycan, and then take that Lycan and give him like dreads, kind of like Predator, and then like make him an alien, and then get this like doctor, and then put them together to save the world. It was great. I liked it. And yeah, I recommend it. I gave it a 5 out of 5. And okay, so I guess I have a lot of favorites this month. Like, I didn't even realize it. So I read the second book in the First Law trilogy, which was so dope. Thank you, YouTube. I actually listened to it on YouTube, which was awesome because, you know, it's provided free. And before they hang, Batari. I don't even know if I like her or not, but I love Glockter so much. And Giselle grows up, and Farrah and Logan. Oh my gosh, if you have not read that, you need to read it and stop playing, because I give that a 5 out of 5 because it's so good. So good. So excited. Let's see. I know I read like a lot more books, but I don't really want to talk about them because they weren't all that great. My opinion. You're entitled to yours. I have mine. Let's see. Blood and Iron, I am still reading. So I have not given up, but I am probably going to finish that this weekend. And that right now is, here's the thing I learned in high school. I learned if you really don't like a book, but you said you're going to read it, or you were like assigned it, you can read it. Like high school taught me to just pump out a book and just read it, like kind of gather as much information as I need, and then get on with my life. So shout out to my very specific 10th and 10th, 11th. No, I don't want to say 10th, because if you know me, you know why. But yes, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade English teachers. I'm not going to say your names because you know who you are. And there's a place in my heart for you, which ooh. But okay, if you can power through The Red Badge of Courage, 100 Years of Solitude, you can read anything. That's what I tell myself. When I find a book I can't stand, I'm like, I'm gonna read this because I finished 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Marquez, and if I could read that, I could read anything. So yeah, those are the 16 books that I read. This video is not supposed to be this long, but it is. My bad. Because I also read some webtoons. So I'm gonna go to my webtoons thing so I can, and I'm gonna have the pictures right here. So yeah. The webtoons I read and completed were Girls of the Wilds by Hun and Senna. Hashtag Blessed by M. Victoria Barbado. Where Tangents Meet by Instant Miso. And Bastard by Young Chan. So I'm gonna have the pictures right here. Though, okay, so Girls of the Wild, 5 out of 5. If you like kick-ass fighting and, you know, it's like a harem kind of thing too. So the boys kind of like whack, and then he trains with them, and then they become good. Taekwondo, boxing, Muay Thai. There's Wing Chun in there, Kung Fu, and some other martial arts. So, yep. Hashtag Bless is about a secretary, editor who gets blessed to fall in love with one of the 7 deities that come to woo her in a game. It's weird. So there's that. And then Where the Tangents Meet are it's a love story. Like, it's Rochelle and Landon venturing into falling in love with one another in their relationship. So it's just like contemporary. If I can categorize it as that, it would be classified as contemporary. And then Bastard is like thriller, horror, craziness. Like craziness about a serial killer and his son, and I'm leaving it at that. So yes, this concludes my wrap up for September. Yeah. So I guess I read more than 16 because I didn't include the webtoon. So let's see, those 3, 17, 18, 19, almost 20. Wow, so close. 19 books is still really good though, considering I had 10 weeks of school. So I'm very proud of myself. Pat on the back. Good job. if you are new to the channel, what's up, nerds? Hit that subscribe button, stop playing. If you are a subscriber, how are you doing? Friday's almost here. Hang in there. The end of the month, first of the month's about to start when people get paid and bills get paid. Woot woot. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications because I will be trying to do this weekly unless I have finals, and then I might skip that week because, you know, I have finals and life is hard and I'm trying to like make it, you know, just gotta make it. If you have any recommendations, put them down below because I love finding new things to read. I will be doing my October TBR, TTR tomorrow to make up for my finals week that I didn't put a video up, so stay tuned for that. Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything? No, I don't think I'm missing anything. So with that, I will say to all the closet nerds, converted nerds, secret nerds, out there nerds, recorded nerds, and soon to be nerds, you comment below, you talk to one another because we all need to stick together and unite. Maybe my finger's doing it. Yeah, and unite. See ya.